Okay guys, so I genuinely did not want to make this video, but y'all been asking for a story time, and you know, it's my experience, it's my story, but I know everybody doesn't know who I'm talking about, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can. So let's just get straight into it. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys could tell by the title, this video is about the time that I got played like crazy. So let's just get straight into it. So back in my sophomore year, I transferred from an all-girls school to a co-ed school, which is the school I go to currently. It was a hard transition for me because I went from being around girls, hormones, all of that, to adding boys into the mix, and you know that's never a good situation. In my sophomore year, I met this boy. Hey, hold on guys, let me zoom this in. So I met him while I was it was volleyball practice, and I was singing on the stage, and then he was singing on the stage, and then I was with my friends, and then we basically just like talking. He was talking about like his tattoos and stuff like that, and showing me his tattoos, and I was like, oh yeah, that's lit. I was telling him that I wanted a tattoo, which I really didn't. I was just, you know, starting a conversation. But yeah, that's just kind of how it started. So a day later, his friend like came up to me and was like, oh, so we're gonna call him Bryanne. And his friend comes up to me and is like, oh, Bryanne really likes you, like he said you're mad cute and blah blah blah. Like he was like, other guys are saying you were cute too, but like he's like, nah, that's mine, like I'm talking to her, I'm gonna be the first to talk to her. I was like, oh, he wanna talk to me? Because at the time, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm a sophomore, so I already told y'all that I didn't really have interactions with boys like that. So I went to all girls school, and even before that, like I was like in 8th grade and below, and before that I was not even interested in boys at all. Like that doesn't mean I was gay. I wasn't feeling boys. I was just doing me. I'm like, why are girls so boy crazy? There's like a big transformation for me, you know, being around boys. Like I just didn't expect him to like me, you know. I never thought I was ugly, but I just didn't expect that to happen. So once he told me that, I like got like mad shy. Every time I saw him in the hallway, I used to get so nervous, like, oh my god, like he really likes me, like what? Later that day, whatever, I think it was that same day, I had volleyball practice again, and I remember he came up to me, and he was like talking to me, and I was acting all shy and nervous because I was like scared. And then he ended up putting his number in my phone, and then did y'all lipstick on my teeth, guys? Oh no, that's not a good look. And then I was like, okay, like you can take my number, like okay, da da da. So this is all me being nervous as hell, guys. If you guys see lipstick on my teeth on this video, just ignore it. Like I wear lipstick on, so you know. So basically, I gave him my number, we started texting, like I was all like giddy and happy. I was like, oh my god, it's the first boy I'm talking to, like oh my lord. So I remember like I never was going FaceTime with him because I was just always, I felt like I had to look a certain way when I went on FaceTime with a boy. I'm like, oh, let me call you, like no, oh, I have homework to do. But then I finally FaceTimed him, and then we like started talking about you know, different things. He's like, oh, you know, you're the only girl I talk to, like I want to be with you, blah blah blah. Mind you, all this after like the first 2 weeks of us texting, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I was like, what? Like we barely even know each other. He's talking about be your girlfriend, like what? You know, at this time I'm 14. I'm like, what the heck is he talking? He don't even know me. Like you're just saying to my girlfriend, you want me to be your girlfriend for what? Okay, so me, I did not even like want to kiss him or nothing, because I was like super nervous, super shy. I never talked to a boy like that before, so I was like, no, like, I don't want to, like, oh no, like stay away from me. Like I literally avoided him, and he was like, why are you always avoiding me? I'm like, you know, like I just don't want to be like all up on you. But the whole time I was like nervous as hell because I did not want to be all on him. I mean, because I just did not want to be sad. I didn't want to kiss him, I didn't want to touch him, like none of that. One day he walked me home from school, you know, I had my first real kiss, and then yeah, so okay, that's all, like that's the honeymoon phase, giddy happy. So fast forward a month later, we stopped talking. I forgot why I stopped talking to him, but like we just stopped talking. And then I find out by like this girl was telling me, like, oh, he was at like this other girl's house and they had sex and blah blah blah. And then I was like, what? Like I'm like sitting there hurt. So I'm like, you know, was I hurt? I don't think I was hurt. I was like, okay, like let him do him, whatever. Like we weren't together. But like you think about it, if you guys we stopped talking for like a week at this time, you're not gonna be having like relations. If you really like me, you wouldn't be like messing with another girl in a week. Like come on, let's be real. And I was like, okay, you know, if you're together, like what's that work? I'm being like the little naive little girl that I was. So he texted me like 2 days later. Was like, oh, I miss you, blah blah. We start talking again. I'm like, okay, let's start talking. You know, I'm like, it's all giddy like. And then he lied about being with a girl. Because I asked, I said, were you with so-and-so? Oh, were you with Jasmine. He was like, we're gonna call her Jasmine. He was like, no, like, what? That was just, we just cool as the homie. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm on Mac Agreement. I'm like, okay, he got it. Between September through December and January, we were on and off, like talking, not talking, talking, not talking, talking, not talking. So one day, like, we started talking, and it was the day before Valentine's Day. I remember this day because it was my day before my god sister's birthday. My cousin called him on my phone. She's like, I know you miss him. Like, I don't miss him. Like, I'm chilling. Like, he keeps messing with this girl, because he was messing with the girl throughout that September through December time period. He kept messing with her. So he's like, yeah, I miss you too. Miss her too. Because, like, my cousin's talking to him through my phone, and, you know, they're talking. He does not know I'm in the room. He's like, yeah, I miss her too, and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, you know, this, that, and the third. So my cousin gets me the phone, and she's like, so he's like, oh, you know, like, I want to get back with you, like, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get back with you unless you tell me whether or not you had sex with this girl. He was like, he lied about it at first. I'm like, no, tell me the truth. I knew it was the truth, because the girl was going around gloating about it, like, we had sex. And I'm like, that's not cute, but whatever. He finally admitted, he said it was only once, when it was actually like 3 or 4 times, but whatever, well, it's whatever. So he said that, and then I was like, okay, we get back together. So at first, I remember that night, like, he was like trying to do like inappropriate things on FaceTime, and I was like, I'm not for it. Like, I just turned 15. I turned 15 in December. I turned 15 in December. I'll be 17. Hey. And I was like not cool with it. I was like, what do you mean? What do you want to do on FaceTime? What? Like, what? But yeah, so, you know, I said no, and then he was like, oh, you know, but I thought you know, I love you, Toni, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Bryanne, shut up. I gotta listen to my teeth again, guys. Basically, a month after that February, you know, he kept kind of like pressuring me into wanting to have sex, and I was not ready to have sex. I was like, I don't want to have sex. Like, that's just not, you know, I don't want to do that. And, you know, he would ask me several times. Like, one time, which was like, this is his final straw. Like, he asked me, it was like in March, and he was like, yo, are you gonna have sex? You want to have sex or not? Because you're being mad selfish. Like, I'm mad loyal to you, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's gonna happen eventually. It's just happened now. Like, he was going off on me. Like, I started crying. I was in tears because I was like, what the freak? I thought you liked me. Like, if you like me, it's not all about sex. Like, why are you just trying to have sex with me? So right away, I cut him off. I didn't want to talk to him anymore. I stopped talking to him for 2 months only, but yeah. So then he apologized to me the day after the altercation happened, but then I said to him, I was like, I just can't be with somebody that, you know, says something like that to me. So whenever you get mad, like, you're just gonna go off on me like that. Like, that's not cool. So we stopped talking for about 2 months, and then in May he started talking to me again. I was like, I just want to be friends. So we were talking for like 2 months as just friends, and then we just stopped talking completely in July. Because he just wasn't being loyal. He just wasn't texting me back. And I'm like, why aren't you texting me back? Like, what? Like, clearly you have something else to do. Like, it wouldn't be like, it would be hours, even days, that he would not text me back. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? That month, in July, he was texting me, like, I miss you, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. This kid did not know I had Twitter. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, I wonder what his Twitter name is. I just searched up his name, like, his first name, his last name, and his Twitter popped up. Why did this little boy, literally the day before these messages I saw on Twitter were, this tweet I saw he posted was like, he was texting me talking about how much he misses me, how much he loves me, and how much he wants to be with me forever, blah, 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 blah. He hit him and this girl, the girl that from October, he messaged her saying, she's like, I love my big head, and he said, oh, I love you too, big head. I was like, no, this boy did not. Like, I was like, I was on my phone, you should have saw me. I was like, I was shook and I was pissed, but I didn't say nothing to him. I was like, all right, cut you off, bye, boy. Like, I'm not about to be doing that. Oh yeah, and then he was arguing with some other guy and her picture on Instagram, and I'm like, you were just in my phone though. But you know, you could have her because, you know, you want the fast girls, have fun with that. Like, you know, that's on you. Fast forward, all these fast forward, guys. This is like a 1.5 year long relationship, not even relationship, friendship. He wasn't even my boyfriend, so because he asked me a few times, I always said no. But yeah. Let's go to August. August, he says he's not coming back to the school. And then he's like, no, we should like really make this work. Like, let's work this out, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then I'm like, okay, like, let's work, you know. I'm like, okay, you know, I miss you a lot too. Like, he was crying on the phone with me. Like, oh my God, like, I really miss you. Like, I want to make this work. Like, I'm never going to see you again, blah, blah. We're going to see each other once a month and we're going to make this work. I'm like, yo, he sounds dead serious. So let's make this work. Like, let's make this relationship work. Literally a day after those text messages, I kid you not, He does not, like, I text him good morning, he texts me good morning back, and then I say something, I'm like, what are you doing? Doesn't even text me back. I'm like, what the freak? Like, I'm like, you just begged to be back with me, and then you're doing this again? Like, come on. But you know, I'm me, naive and sad, and I was like, it's okay, like, he's probably just busy. He really was busy. But basically, like, let's just summarize this. This is 2016 now. So September through that December, like, I kid you not, he never texted me back. Like, never, ever. I know he had, like, some snaps, like, Snapchats, like, with him. Like, he was at the strip club or something like that. And it was just, like, OD disrespectful. Like, then I find out, because he moved back home where he's from. And then I find out he was messing with several other girls. Like, multiples, and he had like mad different girls, like wifey and this, that, wifey number 1, wifey number 2 in their phones. I'm like, what? Like, was I dumb? I'm like, do you not see who this is? Like, you just played me, Baddie T, like, but no, this boy really played me. I was like, what? Like, I was the dumbest girl ever. And I kid you not, literally, my birthday's December 30th. He didn't text me Christmas. Well, I texted first, Merry Christmas. He didn't text me back after that. And I even cried on the phone with this guy, like, telling me how I feel like he doesn't care about me. It's still on Christmas Eve. Like, he said, okay, wait, hold on. Like, he seemed like he cared. But then, like, he had practice. And he said, I'm going to call you right after practice. Like, you know, I really want to talk this out. He did not even call me. He didn't call me on. I texted him on Christmas, Merry Christmas. Like, he texted me back, Merry Christmas. And then I said something. I didn't get a text back. And then I text back on the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. But lo and behold, December 30th, my birthday, he texted me like this long paragraph. And I was like with my sister, I was like, girl, I'm like, I can't do this no more. Like, there was guys literally, and I'm not even trying to gas nothing or trying to act like I'm all that. There were guys literally knocking to be with me. Like, come on, like, look at this. Don't play yourself, boo. I'm so mad. I'm still mad about that situation. I basically cut it off with him that day. Like, we started talking, like, you know, as friends, like, for like a few days after January, for a few days in January, like literally like the first week and a half of January, and then it was like done. I just couldn't do it anymore. He was just being weird, and I can't. Like, I realized my worth. I'm not doing this again. Like, I need to be with somebody that actually wants to talk to me, wants to be with me, like, all the time. And, you know, he didn't come out to visit me at all like he said he would. Like, when he moved back home, none of that. Like, it was basura. Nothing. He didn't do nothing. He tried getting back with me, like, a few times. Because I'm me, like, come on, like, it doesn't get any better than this. And I know, like, I'm like that girl that has those special qualities. I'm not fast. I don't rush to be doing nothing. Yeah, he's just like, I just always had a feeling. I'm so glad I didn't lose my virginity to him, because I just had a feeling, something was telling me that this boy is playing you, sis. Like, and I just want you girls to know, y'all are worth it. We are all worth it. Women empowerment, like, I'm all about that. I'm all for that. And I'm so glad that I really got into that. I think that situation really got me into women empowerment and being the baddest out there, because guess what, these guys aren't anything. Like, are you gonna help me pay my bills? Are you gonna help me become successful? No. So you could be kicked to the curb easily. Don't ever forget who my name is, what my name is, and who I am. Like, don't. You're lucky enough to even be in my presence. So so that is the end of the story time, guys. The time that I got played, it was with multiple girls. But you know, I'm cool now. I learned and I grew from that, definitely, and I'm always thankful for that. Guys, this lighting is fire. So if you guys have some other experiences of times you got played, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. I really want to hear y'all stories, of course. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's make this world, the Toni gang world, bigger. I think I'm gonna call y'all Toni. Oh my god, y'all listen to my okay, now I'm gonna call y'all Toni gang. I don't know, I like that, Toni gang. It sounds a little hood, like, I don't know. Alright guys, I love you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. Hey guys, please click in the upper left hand corner to subscribe, and please click in the lower right hand corner to watch my latest video. Love you guys, bye.